Yo, what is up, guys? I know this one has been up for a couple of weeks now. People have been asking me on the stream to give some tips to, well, primarily to get out of bronze, silver, stuff like that. But I take that basically to that they're asking for basic tips, like really basic things to pay attention to that will really help your gameplay. And now this is gonna be kind of like a series that I want to do. And the reason it's taken me so long is kind of because I'm not that good at editing, and my editing software sometimes has like it's things like he's working against me or something, and I'm not really that good at it. And that's what's been keeping me from this from making this video, because I had all this footage that I wanted to put in, but then I'd have to be able to edit it perfectly on my voice and stuff. But then I was watching some YouTube from some other people, and I thought like, hey man, this style is actually perfect for when you're not able to edit that well. And what I mean by that is that I've got a player, and I've basically captured all my little clips, my footage out from my editing software. I just made little clips and I took them out. I exported them, and I've got them right here in a list. So I'm just gonna say what I gotta say and play them when I need them. So I think that's really good for me because I don't have to edit as much. I don't have to really focus on getting all the details, because I'm kind of a perfectionist as well. So I'll be doing all that instead of doing what I have to do. So I'm not gonna be talking more about this. I'm going to be talking about the actual video. So the first one in this series is all about capitalizing on your plays. So when you get a kill, how to capitalize on it, what to do to get more of an advantage out of what you've already done. And there's also going to be a lot about the flip side of this, and that's overstaying. When you're trying to capitalize too much, you might end up throwing your lead in the gutter. All right, so that's what this whole video is about. It's basically about the spectrum of passivity and aggressiveness, because most players in lower elos are either going to be too passive or too aggressive, or even a mixture of both at the wrong times. They'll be too passive when they can actually show some aggression, and they'll be too aggressive when they really shouldn't be. So this is just a first video on how to get yourself to know when aggressiveness is warranted and when passivity is warranted. All right, so we're gonna head into the very first clip here. My buddy here is gonna do a nice flash hook, which he's been practicing on a lot, and I'm glad to see him actually pull it off. And you see, immediately I'm gonna take this turret. Of course, this was very obvious that we could just take the turret after this. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is my Thresh is gonna be warding up something. I'm just gonna clear this wave, which is gonna give me more gold, and then we can see the Azir is actually way overextended. You can see it on the minimap right there. I think you can see my mouse. I can do this full screen, right? Let's do this full screen. It's a lot nicer that way. So we see the Azir way overextended, so we're immediately going over there. He's trying to escape, he ain't got nowhere to go. Hook comes out, boom, we pick up the kill right there in the mid lane. So right after the turret, we just roamed instantly to the mid lane. The guy was overextended, and now you see me instantly pushing out this wave, but he misses a hook on the Morgana. But hey, this turret is low, so we're immediately gonna capitalize again, take another turret. And a turret is like more than 100 gold for everyone on your team, so that means we've already gotten 1,000 gold for the team, 300 more from taking my turret, another 300 here, 300 for the kill, another 300 for the kill. Is so much gold for me. You can see I have 3k in the bank right now. So we take the turret, and right now we are still not going to stop because I still have HP, I still have mana, and we can see the Wukong's actually also moving to the top lane. We can see some commitment from the Nasus, so we're instantly moving up to the top lane. And this is what you want to do when you get a lead. You want to shove that lead up in everyone's face. It doesn't matter how good this fucking Nasus has been doing, because the hook comes out, the turret dive comes out. There is absolutely nothing he could have done there. So we're going to be taking this turret as well. That's 3 turrets in one play, in one life. We got 3 turrets and 3 kills so far, and now we're coming up to the flip side. You can see we are 5, but we're kind of losing HP here. We've kind of lost something, and now the Graves is gonna do his ulti. He's gonna pick up the kill on the Thresh. Meanwhile, Garen is gonna be dying, and Wukong is still diving in. This is the exact moment. Well, actually, a bit back. The moment before Wukong dived in, he should have noticed we're actually 3v4 at best here. And the Nasus is almost back. Caitlyn is super low. We have to get the fuck out of here. And I'm Caitlyn right now. What the fuck am I doing, right? Oh, I'm going to get a couple of shots on the turret, and yeah, I'm just going to pay with my life. So that's the overextending flip side of this, what I'm talking about here, of the spectrum. So we did really well, really big aggression there. I made 3k gold in that play. And in the end, I pay with my life, and the enemy team actually gets an ace off of that. You're gonna see them kill the Morgana, Oriana real soon. There you go. So they get the ace off of that. So that's a big throw, right? We were ahead in kills, and we take a lot of turrets, and now we're actually behind in kills. So imagine if I just went back with my 3k gold, bought my next item, and repeated what we did, right? Just spend the gold, because when the enemy team is defending like that, most of the time they're gonna have spent their gold actually. So here's another fight in which I kind of outplay the enemy team a little bit. So I get really low here, and then I flash out. He's gonna step into my trap, which allows me to pick him up, the Hecarim, and then Nasus is gonna come for me, but my traps are basically gonna carry this. So trap placement on Caitlyn is I just really love the new Caitlyn. I've been playing her some on my scrub account. This is, by the way, of course, not my main account. This is an account that is at the time I think it's silver 5, so as to play on a level that's more related to what you're playing on. And no offense, but you see, we won the fight, and instantly my decision goes push the wave. Push the wave. These guys are actually on the turret. Why are they on the turret? I don't know. You can't tank that shit for so long. But my decision is instantly push the wave. Get those objectives down, all right? We could have even probably gone Baron off this fight, but the turrets, nothing wrong with taking some turrets either. So Thresh is gonna die during the hook. That was really awkward for him. I'm gonna pick up the kill here, take the turret instantly. And now you might think I'll be overstaying, but I kind of outplay him together with the Wukong, and we pick up the other kill. And this is where I do right. But I kind of got lucky as well that we were able to pick up the kill there. Otherwise, I would have died, but I back off. Now another fight. The hook comes down. We kill this guy. The Hecarim goes down. Graves has no chance of living here. He dies again. So what do? Push the wave instantly. Instantly. We get a couple of kills. We push the wave instantly. All right. Again, we could have gone Baron. You see the Thresh wanting to go Baron, but I don't think it was such a good idea. Wukong's really low, our jungler, and now we can easily take this turret. At least that's what I'm thinking. But then my team goes on, and I get baited. So Thresh gets a nice hook off, but it was way too aggressive. We could have just easily taken the turret, and now I'm up in up in Nasus's face, and I don't really want that. And yeah, it flashes onto me, and I die. So again, we could have freely taken another turret and chillax, went back, push out the bot lane and the top lane, and just rinse and repeat. Would have been such an easy game if we had done that. Okay, so this is actually right. I'm gonna do full screen again. Gotta get practice on. This is actually right after that play. They were pushing as well, and they're gonna overstay. And I think in your lower elo games, this is gonna be a lot of the games. Actually, even still in higher elos, there's a lot of clown fiestas out there. So yeah, Nasus is gonna pay the price for overextending there. And yeah, that gives us a big advantage now. This is dead. I mean, we could even go Baron right now, but those decisions, the jungler is casually taking his red buff at the moment, which is not what you want to be doing. By the way, this is an example of being passive. We got a kill. We're 5v4, and he's going to do his red buff. I mean, sure, red buff and farming the jungle, it's all good and well, but 25 minutes in the game, we really want to think about closing this game out, right? They got Azir, super late game monster. They got Nasus, super late game monster. We don't want to slack around in the jungle, so I'm chasing this Azir down, I'm going to try and get the kill. 420 crit right there on him. And yeah, boom, pick up the kill. Then the Graves is going to try and kill me. I do the heal to survive the ulti and kill him too. Straight up double kill for me. And now for some reason, I think I'm going to be able to lifesteal up, but it's a Hecarim, so I really should have respected that Hecarim, and he's just going to, he's going to pop me. Now, imagine if I just, again, went back, spent my gold, full HP again, and come out there again, stronger than I was before, right? So, yeah, me dying here, kind of sad. We're going to fast forward a bit, and here the Nasus is kind of 1v2 in us. He thinks he can pop me, but my trap placement is just OP this game. That's why I really love my play this game, but not just on a mechanical level, because I'm not that good of an AD carry. I really love that part, but the macro game here, I played it really bad. I already died 5 times. I'm gonna pick up the Azir turret and start hitting him, flash over his thing, his ultimate, the Emperor's Divide. Someone's gonna surrender, I don't know why. Morgana's gonna backstep to do a little pull into her death, and now we're gonna take the inhibitor. Now there's 4 guys down here, so we're thinking finish. But actually, once we got this inhib, we could have easily gone back to take Baron. We could have easily gone back to take bot turret. And now you see what's happening. What's important now is that I am only here with Wukong right now. And that's what I failed to realize here. I think, like, guys, we can finish, right? They're still dead for 10 seconds. But the fact of the matter is that Garen TP's away, and we're only 3 guys here, and those guys are coming back up. So we do get the kill on the Hecarim, but right now would be the perfect time to back off because everyone's respawning and they're going to have their home guards and they're going to run at us. So maybe after this wave now would be the perfect time for me to leave. You can see we're only 3 and they're going to be coming up real fast. So we could have just rotated bottom, rotated top, rotated Baron, whatever. We just don't want to be in their base right now. This is a sign of being too aggressive. We got something we wanted already. We got the inhibitor, we got some kills, and yeah, here we're just gonna pay with our lives once again. Once again, 6 times I have died. All of them were big mistakes made by me. Me and only me. And this is the attitude I want you to have when you're playing like this. Don't be like, oh my god, Garen, you pushed the bot lane while we could have finished. So yeah, but you saw him go bot lane, didn't you? Right? So you gotta react to what's happening. Now you can see I've died 8 times, so now I cut a couple things out, and this is just going to be the final play. And this is actually a little bit of something else. This is the power of zoning. You can see that Orianna's in the bot lane, and everyone else on my team is dead, and they're basically 4 guys right now. And I'm just going to put my traps right under the Baron's face. And Grace is going to step in. He's going to crit him half to death. And yeah, I'm just stopping them from doing Baron, because I know they'd be doing Baron. They want to do Baron right now, and just the power of zoning is so OP here. And basically it's gonna end this game in the end. So he steps in it again. He has to heal to survive. He would have died, for sure. Otherwise, I don't want to ult him because there's no reason to. Now the Nasus is gonna port in. We're gonna get some hits off on the Azir. The port has actually been stopped by the Wukong, I think, or Orianna stopped it with her ultimate. And now the Thresh is gonna be like, yeah, this isn't the 2v3 or 4 at all. He's gonna hook and. If I was ready for that, Azir would have been dead. Hecarim's going to come on to me. He's going to go back for the Thresh. Thank God for my life. And yeah, Thresh is going to pay with his life, but he's going to do it for the good cause. So we're going to kill off. Well, we're not going to kill off the Hecarim as it turns out. But we are going to do our net to the back, and we're going to get the crit off of the Azir, which is going to die. We're going to get some more damage out, and we're going to start pushing our advantage. Right now, we're actually 3v4, but the Nasus is stupid enough to just come in for no reason, because the rest of his team is backing off, right? So it's actually funny that this is a 3v4, and I've been talking about not making those mistakes the whole game, but we actually outplayed them here. We get the kills because they were low when backing off. They don't do damage when they back off, right? So it's a really kind of small dynamic going on there. I don't know if we get the kill on the Hecarim, but it's enough to just finish up this game. The turrets were already gone by now, so we're finishing up this game. But in the end, back. In the end, I'm 28-16. So now I'm going to go into the next game where actually, after this game, I was like, oh my god, I made so much mistakes. Just easy mistakes, right? Not even like mechanical difficulties or anything. Just basic things like going back at the right time. And that's the point I'm trying to make in this video, is that you go back at the right time, but you don't go back too soon either. All right, so we finally end this game, and I died 8 times, which is way too much. And the game is super close. It's 49-45. It's 40 minutes in. They have Nasus and Azir. They could have always come back. We gave them so many opportunities to come back, and they threw it as well. If they didn't throw it, they could have probably netted this game against us, even though I was doing super well. All right, so now we're going to go over to the next game. It's a Tristana game, and I'm also going to make a few mistakes, but you're going to clearly see that those mistakes are the only times I die. So right now I'm already 5-0, so I'm doing very well. And getting there is going to be a whole other video, but the reason I'm doing this video first is because it's all about just knowing, just realizing what's important at the time, right? It's not about super valuable mechanical aspects like the trading stance or getting really good CS or anything. It's not about that. You can see my CS 100 in 16 minutes, 17 minutes is not that impressive, but I do have the 5 kills to show for it. So let's just roll into this clip. Our turret is already gone, which gives me actual space to go ahead and defend this mid turret, seeing as our mid Syra is dead. My trash is gonna miss a hook there, but it doesn't matter. We're still. I gotta wait here because the wind wall comes out, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And these guys are really trying to respect us. So I'm just pushing the wave, right? There's a turret right there, and then my trash gets a beautiful hook off on the Caitlyn. I'm a wait. I waited for that. I really waited for the Q of the Xin to come out, and then I jump away right onto the AD carry, and then I can easily finish the Xin off. And instant. Again, what do I do now? What do you think I should do now, guys? What do you think? Huh? What should I do? Should I chase the Yasuo off into his own jungle? I don't think so. I'm gonna push the wave. I'm gonna push the wave right then and there. The turret's actually almost down, so that's an easy pickup. Thresh is gonna be a bit too aggressive, but it doesn't matter. He's zoning. That's called zoning right there. He's zoning the Yasuo away from us, and he's gonna throw out a hook. The wind wall comes out, and now what do you think I should do, guys? Look at this game, the state of it right now. Do I capitalize by taking the turret? Do I? Is this the time to capitalize? Because 3 seconds on the Caitlyn and 9 seconds on the Xin Zhao, we don't really know what's happening. So what should I do now? Well, if your answer was get that bot lane farm, then you were right. I'm not pushing this turret anymore. These guys are coming back. They're trying to defend. It's a Yasuo, you know. So I went back and got the bot lane farm, obviously, because there was a huge wave and there's just free cash. And then I went back, spent the cash, come out. I think this could be later. No, this is 7-2. So pick up the kill under the turret thanks to the Thresh. Our Nasus is fighting right there against the Cho. Xin's gonna try and pick up a kill on Thresh. Nice bait. And now we're just gonna boom, jump over, pick up the triple kill, I think it is, and it's an actual ace. So right there, again, what do? Yeah, you can see it already. We're instantly going for the wave. There's nothing else to do right now. It's not like, oh, go back or something. No, they are dead. So we need to capitalize. So we got a nice little wave up here. So we're gonna shove it into the turret, and even if they were coming all back now, we just shove it in the turret and go back. All right. So it's all about those smallest windows of capitalization. So right now we're gonna just focus the turret real bad because it's Tristana. She clears the wave as she's killing a turret anyway. And now I'm here alone, and I know they're all coming. So as soon as I finish this turn, like last game we would have been here and like, we got kills, let's get some more. But in this game, I just go back, spend my 1,800 gold, and then look towards this Dragon and Baron. Now next up, I'm gonna show you the clips of my two little mistakes. So as you can see, I'm 10-0 right now. There's no reason I should be losing this game, like no reason whatsoever. So the Xin comes on to me, and I pick up the kill because I'm super fed. He would have easily killed me if I was not 10-0. Let's be honest there, and I would have just jumped away, you know. But right now, what am I doing? Like my trash is getting wrecked, but what am I gonna? Why do I have to do something about it? I really don't have to do anything about it. So the Yasuo is gonna come at me, and I'm not gonna be able to jump away from that. So he spent his ignite for that, but that was really bad on my part because I already killed someone. So I can just take a free back, get my HP back, and then do something, or just group up with my team for that matter. You know, there was no reason for me to go 1v2 and right there. So now the Yasuo thinks he's a real big macho man. He's gonna try and dive me. I don't know why I flash here instead of jumping, but it kind of costs me this kill. If I had flash here, I could have easily killed him. And now I'm gonna chase off like a really big noob. And I noticed like just now that you can see the Braum coming in. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I stupid? So yeah, I am stupid. So I died twice in a row there for no reason whatsoever. And the good thing about that is that you can very clearly see those mistakes. You know, don't be the guy who's like, oh my god, my team. No, if I'm 17-2 like I am right now, there is nothing my team has to do. I can solo carry this game, all right? So those mistakes, yeah, they're my mistakes, but I can learn from them, and you need to be able to learn from your mistakes as well. So get your replay point GG out so you can always watch your replays to see what happens, or even send them to me and I can help you out with what happened, what you could have done better, stuff like that. The Lantern's coming out. I'm gonna jump in on this Xin, and I'm super fed, right? So he's gonna like instantly die, and then the rest of those tanks, it doesn't matter because I am Tristana. I'm gonna pick up the double kill right there, and I think we can see Kate running over there. So I'm gonna jump over. In this game, I know it's a super absolute stomp, right? So we kill her, and I'm Tristana this game, so we can actually probably finish this game, right? So we got a nice wave coming in. We take the inhibitor, and this is all about capitalization once again. So it takes 20 seconds for them to respawn. We're four guys here. Nasus is actually pushing. I don't know why they decide not to finish, but look at that Tristana damage. It's insane. Four item Tristana. There's really nothing your structure's not gonna do against her. So this is a much cleaner game. You see, it's 50 to 30 kills. I'm 19 and 2, only died two times, and you saw the two times I died, right? It was just cockiness, plain cockiness, you know. So that's what I can work on for myself to improve my gameplay, and is that cockiness, right? In the last game, it was all about overextending the whole time. So that I learned that in this game that I shouldn't be doing that, and then I just made some cocky plays. All right. So this game is actually a bit shorter. It's not that much shorter, but you can see the difference is way bigger. We really didn't give them any chances, honestly. And that's the difference. That's what I wanted to show you in this little clip. Let me know in the comments if you like this sort of clip where I just talk and show you some clips like this, you know, without actual editing and just showing you stuff. I can actually make a little slideshow as well if you think that'll help. If you can just read the things I say on little slides, I can definitely do that in there. Maybe I'll even do it. I don't think so. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a lot. I'm gonna do a little recap. So first things first, when you get a couple kills, try and capitalize. Look on the map instantly. What can I do? All right, and keep in account if the Fed members of the enemy team are still alive, beware of that. It's not because it's a 3v5 in your advantage that you're automatically winning it. No, you really have to use your mind. But most of the time when you kill two people, you really have a nice little window, and you can see the window. You can see when they're respawning to take Dragon, to take Baron, to take a turret, or even just to set up a nice 5v3. You know, you can take that easily if you can see them on the map and you think you can go ahead and kill them, and then go ahead and do that. So capitalizing on your windows of your enemies being down, or even just somewhere else on the map. You know, if I'm in level 6 and I see the enemy jungler on the top side, I'm instantly gonna try and take a dragon with my team, obviously. All right, so things like that. It's not just when they die, but try to capitalize on your enemies being at a disadvantage and you being at an advantage situation. So, and then the flip side of that is obviously, I've said it so many times, do not overextend. Learn this window. You know, when you're taking that turret, look at the respawn times. You know, let's say you're taking the inhibitor turret. So many times you see people, oh, but we can just take the inhib, and then they pay with their lives. You know, 3 kills, and then the enemy team can crawl back into this game. There's no need for you to take that inhibitor. You can take it later. You won last fight, right? Just shop, get your gold, to get your items with your gold, and then you can just rinse and repeat. You know, you're going to be even stronger than them, so you're going to be even more in a position to win that fight. All right, so don't overextend. Don't give your enemies a chance to actually come back in the game, and just that's really what I wanted to showcase here, the balance between overextending and capitalizing. So I hope you learned something out of this game. Let me know if you did, and be sure to leave a like. And yeah, if you want more of these videos, be sure to talk to me. You know, I'll definitely be. I really enjoy doing these kind of things, just using my footage and analyzing them myself. I really watch these a lot just to see all the little things, and you know, this I thought that was really good footage for this type of video. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Let's see.